Welcome to the kitchen. This is Cooking Under the Collar. I'm your host, Under the Collar, and it's great to have cousin Margaret Van Cleve back from New York City. Margaret, welcome.
Thank you.
Good to have you today as we are in this kitchen, and we are excited to welcome you because you are going to be sharing with us a couple of recipes. But first, before we get into your recipes, on this particular week, we are going to make kind of an experimental staple. And one of the things that you love are salads. So today, we are going to attempt to make a Caesar salad.
Yay!
Let's look at the ingredients. Margaret, have you ever made Caesar salad from scratch?
I have not.
All right, well, neither have I. We are going to start with anchovies and garlic, and we're going to talk about those a lot on this episode. We've got 2 eggs. We're going to use the egg yolks, lemon, Dijon mustard, olive oil, salt, pepper. We're going to use romaine lettuce, and then one of the stars of the show, the Parmigiano Reggiano.
Parmesan cheese.
Parmesan cheese. We're not going to try to do accents. Let's start putting it together.
Okay.
All right. First things first, we've got these 6 cloves of garlic, and what we're going to do, I think, and again, this is the first time I've ever made this from scratch, is we are just going to go ahead and dice these up. And once we do that, we're actually going to start to kind of smash them and continue chopping for up to 5 minutes. So it's going to be 3 to 5 minutes of chopping, which is why it's great to have Margaret here to help me with all of these things.
Yes.
So while I cut the garlic, I'm glad Margaret's here because I've never made anything with anchovies before.
And you hate fish.
I hate fish.
He really hates fish.
If you've ever noticed, I've never made any kind of seafood, anything on any of my shows because I really do not like seafood. I don't like fish, crabs, lobster, scallops, shrimp.
It's exhausting.
Seaweed, sushi.
Oh gosh. Anyway, so
anchovies.
Oh my God, you're so picky.
So Margaret's here to touch the anchovies and to help me cut them up.
Oh.
And I can't wait to see what this is like. So you've just opened them and they're juicy.
Just open them. Ooh, some anchovy juice. Ooh.
Let's see if we start smelling them. I'm going to start getting the garlic going. You need to get 3 fillets, and you're going to finely chop them as well as I finely chop these.
Oh, this is nice. It has like the bones. Ooh, do you want to touch it? Ew, ooh. Oh, we're really having a moment with our anchovies.
But I like Caesar salad, so I assume that I will like this.
Do you smell that?
No, I'm smelling garlic primarily.
It's mostly just, apparently we started cutting the garlic before the anchovies so that Sanford could protect his olfactory senses.
Yes. All right, so I am chopping the garlic, and what I'm doing is I'm kind of running my knife over, and then I'm kind of pushing as I come back to kind of crush the garlic up. And Margaret is, she's chopping, and it really smells kind of like, what do you think it smells like?
It smells like cat food.
Ugh. Ugh.
It's, oh my.
It's really giving off kind of a lot of scent.
Oh my God.
Aren't you glad you came all the way down from New York to Florida so you could do this?
Yes.
I don't know how I would ever make this on my own.
Well, you would probably wear one of your face masks.
I could. I should go get a mask.
Yeah, why don't you go put on a face mask so to sort of like lessen the smell. It doesn't smell that bad. It's fine. Also, anchovies add such a rich, salty flavor to things. I mean, my experience cooking with anchovies is that you never really taste them once they're in something.
Right.
You know, but they add this like salty, I don't know if it's briny, but they add this kind of nice sort of salty flavor that's like a rich salt, and that's a good flavor.
Yeah.
You know, I made Easter lamb, and the lamb recipe called for rosemary, garlic, and anchovies, and it tasted very good.
That's where I got this idea, was from you talking about how you wanted to work with anchovies. So I was like, all right.
Wanted to work with anchovies is kind of a stretch.
Is that a stretch?
Saying that anchovies weren't like the devil's spawn is probably more where I'm coming from, but okay.
So we've literally been chopping for many minutes now. And
Sanford is suffering.
I'm at the point where I'm kind of dragging the knife over the cutting board in order to create kind of a garlicky paste.
And I'm trying to do that with the anchovies, not as successfully.
All right, so we've been cutting again for a number of minutes, and you can see how I've tried to make a paste. It still probably could use another run through, but you've done a much better job making a paste. So why don't you go ahead and add yours to the garlic.
Should we taste it?
No, go ahead, just put it in there.
Ooh.
No.
Sanford doesn't like this. Father Groff is having a tough go of it.
So now we're just gonna kind of combine that, and I can really smell it. Wow, got quite the scent.
Here.
So we've created the garlic anchovy paste.
Sanford struggled a lot.
That's gonna go in to the
Smells
bowl.
very nice.
It's very garlicky and anchovy. Now to that we're gonna add two egg yolks.
Okay.
Good.
Can you...
So we're gonna juice
the lemons.
It says 1.5 large lemons. These are kind of small, so we're gonna do 3 of them.
And I'm using a machine that I've never used before. Ooh,
That goes right.
just squirted at me.
Yep.
Okay, now I'm pouring the lemon juice into the bowl. That is
As she's finishing up the lemon juice, we're gonna add 1 heaping tablespoon of Dijon mustard. So at this point, you've got your anchovy garlic, egg yolk, Dijon, and lemon, and we're just going to go ahead and whisk this together until a nice little concoction. And then we're gonna take a cup and a quarter of, I'm gonna use olive oil, nice olive oil, and we're gonna slowly kind of stream this in. So go ahead and start streaming. And you're gonna kind of vigorously whisk it. And this is gonna, what you're trying to do here is emulsify it, which means you're trying to suspend the 2 liquids together. So the one is an oil-based liquid and the other is a water-based, obviously. But with the egg yolks, that's gonna help with your emulsification. But you wanna kind of do it slowly, just like this, in order to bring those 2 together. That's, so that's been emulsified, whisked together. And at this point, we're gonna add a little salt and pepper.
How much of this do we put in?
So we're gonna do 3/4 of a cup of the Parmesan cheese.
All right.
And I kind of went all out and got a good Parmesan cheese, just because I thought, you know, why not? It was about $4 at Trader Joe's. We're not gonna use all of it, but we'll do a good bit of it.
You need to tell me when to stop.
The anchovies, I can't taste the anchovies, so there's that.
No, you really can't.
So now
Should we try
we've
it
got
now?
this dressing. There it is. It's a lot of dressing. So maybe cut this in half if you're not cooking for a whole big crowd.
Well, let's see how it coats the lettuce before we...
So we're gonna get the lettuce ready and we'll be right back to cook.
Okay.
Here's a pro tip. You can put the dressing around the side of the bowl rather than right on top of the lettuce, and then it'll pick up the lettuce will pick up the dressing from the side.
I didn't even know that one.
I think that's a fun thing to do.
Yeah.
What if this converts me and I become a lover of anchovy?
I would say the likelihood out of that is about 1 out of a million.
Now, we also have some croutons over there. Are you feeling nervous?
No,
You're excited.
I'm excited.
You like salads even though this is a questionable salad.
Well, this is not quite, this is more like a vehicle for cheesy dressing.
Anchovy
than a salad.
cheesy dressing. This is really a first, so I'm glad you could join us as we take a bite of this anchovy Caesar salad. It's just a normal Caesar salad, frankly. It's not even anchovy.
Sanford is just having a meltdown because he's being dramatic about it.
I'm thankful for all the fish of the sea. Amen.
Amen.
Shall we try it out?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm a little nervous.
Okay.
But
It's actually really good.
mm-hmm.
The pepper kind of bites, but in like a good way. With the Parmesan.
It kind of holds up to the garlic and the lemon. there's just a little kind of lingering garlicky pungency at the end, isn't there? I've got quite the discerning palate. Well, I think that's all the time we have for this week. What do you think? Any final thoughts? Did you like our experimental salad making?
I'm really proud of you for taking the leap and willingly and knowingly eating fish. Because for you, that's a big step. And I want to congratulate you.
Even that I
for your bravery.
Brings a tear to my eye. Thanks for joining us.
You're so brave.
We'll see Margaret again next week.
All right.
On Cooking Under the Collar.
And this is really very good. Yes,
try it out.
I enjoyed it.
See you soon. See you Sunday. Uh-oh, you're evaluating my work.
I am.
Are you subscribed?
I will with a red button.
And give us a thumbs up.
I'm a fan, of course.